What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Diaz. Hold on one second. Alright, so this video is just a quick video because I had a dream last night and it was kind of weird, so I wanted y'all opinion on it. So me being a YouTuber, in my dream, I was a YouTuber. So I was looking for places, and you know on my channel how I said that I wanted to do like more like exploring like abandoned places and things like that. So in my dream, I was kind of walking around just looking at different places that I could possibly explore that didn't have like no trespassing or anything like that I would get in trouble for. So I was walking. Now this is a city it's the city next to mine, but like both cities are still considered like combined. Like you might have like one city and then the city next to it. They're two different names, but they go by the same zip code. So it's basically the same. So I was just walking around and I happened to come across this abandoned school. And I was walking around like kind of, you know, looking around and seeing if there was any signs, which I did see a sign that said no trespassing. And the fences were pretty high. They looked like they were about 8 feet. But I heard talking like around the corner. So I walked around and I seen this older lady and this older guy. They kind of reminded me, and it's funny, they kind of reminded me of the people from Wrong Turn. Okay, kind of like gave me that kind of vibe, and I don't know if anybody's ever seen that movie. But it kind of gave me that vibe, but I'm like, I gotta ask because this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity that I can see this school. So I walked over to them and I kindly, you know, I just said, hey, you know, I just had a question for you guys. You know, I'm a YouTuber and I do explorations of, you know, like abandoned buildings and different things like that. And I said, I was just wondering if you would allow me to explore your building. This is yours, right? And the lady said, yes, it is. So I said, would you allow me to? I know it says no trespassing, but that's why I wanted to ask you. I didn't want to just take it upon myself to, you know, go in there. So she was like, come in. She said, have a seat. So their house was kind of like attached with the school, like not like it wasn't part of the school, but it was like in the fenced-in area. So I went in and it was crazy because she said, oh, I have something to show you on the TV. And I said, well, what's that? And she said, oh, you're going to love it. She said, there's other people that have taken pictures and different things like that. And I just want you to see them. And I'm like, okay, like, are they YouTubers? Like, do they do a video or is it just like pictures, you know, whatever? And she said, oh, you got to see it. So this blank screen came up on the TV and I don't know what it is. I have looked it up and I don't know what it is. But she typed in pay and then the letter V. It was capital P-A-Y space and then the capital V. So when she hit like okay, it came up this, it was kind of like a slideshow. And then she handed me the controller and was like, here, you know, look. And it had up in the top corner like the number of pictures and things like that. And it was like 2,000 something. I'm like, I am not sitting here looking at 2,000 pictures or videos or whatever it is. So I was just like kind of like scrolling through it as fast as I could. And I don't know why, for some reason, I ended up laying down and I blacked out for a second. And when I woke up, the TV was off. And like I was where the bed was sitting at was the TV in front of it. And I was laying at like the head of the bed, or like the foot of the bed, I should say, across. And she was in the back, like where you would lay normally with pillows and stuff like that. She was sitting up against that right there. And then the older guy was over by their closet and they were just like staring. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like I must have, you know, dozed off. I apologize. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. And I said, well, I should get going. I said, but if you don't mind if I come back, if I can explore. And the lady was like, sure, no problem. So whenever I was going to leave, he said, oh, no, wait, you can't leave without this. And he was like reaching into the closet, and I'm like, okay, like what is he gonna, like, is he gonna have a weapon in there or like something, or like, you know, something to like make me get knocked out or what? I didn't know what it was. And he pulled the thing out, and it was a big Ziploc bag. It had a power cord. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, what is this for? And he said, oh, trust me, you're gonna need that. And I said, what am I gonna need it for? Like, I don't need no power cord for nothing. It looked like it was almost like a power cord to a gaming system. It was something like that. And he was like, you're gonna need that. I'm like, okay. So I grabbed it, and he was like, oh, and this too. And it was a smaller Ziploc bag, and it had another, kind of looked like a cord in it. And I'm like, but sir, I don't need, like, I have power cords, and like, I don't need that. I have my phone that I'm exploring on, and plus I have a camera. And he was like, you're gonna need it. I'm like, okay. And he sounded kind of weird. I'm like, okay, like, what is this man up to? As soon as I walked out the door, I woke up. As soon as I walked out the door, it was like, boom, I woke up out of nowhere. And I was just like, wow, like, what do I take from that dream? Like, am I going to get to explore an abandoned school? Or, you know what I mean? Like, what is it that the dream was trying to tell me? And I know that it's not really a dream. Like, I know that, but I'm saying it for people that don't know. That it was something that was telling me it was another reality that I was in, but I'm not sure, like, what to take from that. So if you guys can, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and let me know what you guys think. I have no idea. Like, I am just, the only thing I take from it is that I'm trying to find exploration places, but like the whole PV and the power cords and everything like that, like, I'm very confused. So comment below and let me know what you guys think, what I should take from that. And also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications so that way you guys can be notified when I make another video. Alright, you guys, I am out.